Hey everyone, GratuiTous here from itsgratuitous.com. In this video, I'm going to share how to install a MIDI script in FL Studio specifically for the M Audio Oxygen Pro. So just come to itsgratuitous.com, come to the help area, and here is the M Audio Oxygen Pro. If you haven't downloaded my free MIDI script for the Oxygen Pro yet, and you're just going to go to download MIDI script, and there is the button for you. But if you have purchased my M Audio Oxygen Pro template, just visit the product page. It includes the free MIDI script as well as a premium MIDI script as well as some templates, and I'll break that down as we go along. So you can see it is right here, okay, MIDI scripts, and we'll just go into the folder. So this is the free one. You do not need to pay for anything, and what it is doing is it's just fixing the transport buttons. So the way I know the transport buttons in FL Studio, and those are like the stop, the play, the record, is the loop button switches between song and pattern mode in FL Studio. And this one is always required, whether you purchase the premium template or not. This one will get that set up for you, okay? And then the premium one is if you want this really cool hands-on workflow in FL Studio, which I'll share later on in the video. We can navigate FL Studio, we can open up plugins, we can change presets, we can get hands-on mixing. All right, so where we actually install this MIDI script is in your hardware folder in your documents. So let's go all the way back. You're gonna go to your documents, okay? You're gonna go to image line, you're gonna go to FL Studio, you're gonna go to settings, hardware. So you simply just drag this folder into the hardware folder. There it is right there, okay? In this case, I do have the free and premium, but again, you can just use the free one. Now you wanna open up FL Studio. So you're gonna come here to options, you're gonna go to MIDI settings, and I have this set up as if you've never plugged in your Oxygen Pro yet. You're brand new, you wanna get up and running. Right now, you just wanna go to the Oxygen Pro, you wanna enable it, as well as the MIDI in 3, enable it, okay? So how we apply these MIDI scripts is through the controller type, and you can see that they're down here. So for the MIDI in 3, you want to enable the Oxygen Pro. So at the time it's on version 3, and all this does is it just sets the transport buttons. So you can see if I load up the MIDI keyboard, I can hit my transport buttons and specifically test the loop button. You can see it switches between song and pattern mode. If I put this to generic, you can see it does not work. Okay, nothing is working. So we have to go to the Oxygen Pro version 3.0, and it gets all the transport buttons working. You can do play, pause, stop, record, forward a bar, back a bar, and then the loop button. Okay, that is the free one. Now, if you want the cool drum pad workflow experience to navigate FL Studio, on the Oxygen Pro, whether you're on like the 25, the Mini, the 61, you want to click on this one, and then you want to put the premium MIDI script on there. And I don't set up any ports or anything, just as you see, this is how it's set up. Now we have to import these presets into the Oxygen Pro. So what you want to do is you just want to come here to Google or whatever search engine you use and search for the M Audio Oxygen Pro preset editor. You're going to click here. And then you want to download the Oxygen Pro preset editor for your model. So if you have the Mini or the 25 or the 61, you want to make sure you are downloading the right preset editor, and it looks just like this, okay? So let me show you how to load a preset in here, okay? So these are the templates I have for you. So again, version 1 just gives you the basic layout of a basic MIDI keyboard that just works good in FL Studio. Version 3, or well, I just call it like the latest version. That's the one I'm always improving. That is this really cool drum pad workflow, which I'll share near the end of this video, okay? So let me show how to load a preset in here. So you're just gonna go File, you're gonna go Load Preset, and then wherever my presets are, if you can't see all of them, you're gonna click here and you're gonna go All Files, and this will allow you to see all of the presets. And then for whatever model you have, so for example, if you're on the 49 or 61, you wanna select this one. If you're on the 25, you select this one, the Mini, that one. So select it, then go Open, and it will load for you. Then what happens is we have to send that into our Oxygen Pro. So then you go File, and you're gonna send the preset, and this little pop-up will appear. You do not wanna use RAM, okay? This is just like a temporary thing to test, but you want to select over a preset. My recommendation is just to overwrite preset 1 because whenever you load it into your MIDI keyboard, it's just the first preset and it's really fast. So I would say overwrite preset 1, you're going to go send, and it will overwrite the preset, okay? So let's close out of that. And then now on the actual M Audio Oxygen Pro itself, you can see that there's buttons up here. So there's preset. So whenever you turn on the Oxygen Pro, you always want to make sure it's in preset mode. DAW mode in FL Studio is buggy. So we go to preset mode. Now you want to hold it down, okay? And then a little, it'll change. And at the time of this video, it says Grat 3.0. That is the latest version. Or if you just want like version 1, you can see here's this. But again, I'm just going to hold this down and it's going to go to Grat 3.0. And if the drum pads change colors, it is loaded. Okay, so in this video, I shared how to install the MIDI scripts. Again, that's just in your hardware folder. You simply just drag that in. And then I shared how to import a preset into the preset editor. Then you have to send that into the actual Oxygen Pro. Then you have to hold down the preset button. Then you load the preset into the Oxygen Pro. Now I'll just give you a quick example of how that works in FL Studio. So again, this is the settings for the Oxygen Pro. And now I am good to go in regards to if I want to get kind of hands-on mixing. So let's just say we have Nexus here. This is a really popular synthesizer, Rompler. As you can see, I can use my drum pads to go up and down. I can select presets. I can play them. Okay, I can go down to another one. Let's go to let's say pianos or something. So I'll go to pianos. I'll come back to the other column. We will go down. So let's say let's try Century. Go up one. Right, go to a different preset. So again, we can close that. We can go to our mixer. We can, as you can see, I can navigate. And this is all off of the drum pads. It gives me a really, really cool workflow. We can open up our plugins off of the drum pads. As you can see, I'm on the master. Here is Pro C2. So I have 3 plugins, and I'll share that I can open up all of those plugins at different times. So I opened up Pro C2. I'll bring it over so it's easier for you to see. As you can see, I can get my hands on mixing. A really, really powerful thing is we can save state and flip state. So watch this. Right now, everything is to the left. I can save the state, and then I can put everything to the right. And as you can see, I can flip between those states. If I want to change the actual style of compression, as you can see, Pro C2 gives you tons of different styles. As you can see, I can flip in between those. So if you are into mastering or mixing or whatever, we can quickly change. Now, a lot of plugins do have the A and B built in, but a lot of plugins don't. And even if they do have this feature, A and B, a lot of times we can't access it from a button, right? We actually have to use our mouse. But again, FL Studio gives us store in spare state and flip with spare state, and you can get this amazing workflow. All right, so I'm focused on the plugin. Let's go back. So I open up Pro L2. As you can see, I can turn up and down my volume. As you're seeing right here, I have all my stuff all set up different. And then let's open up the next plugin, which is the Classic Clipper. Okay, so again, we can get our hands-on mixing, as you're seeing right here. And then I can close those plugins as well. Okay. And that's just a little taste of the drum pad workflow. I really, really like it. It just allows me to keep my hands up here more as I'm playing my instruments. So again, I'm going to come back here. I'll open up Nexus. I can turn up and down my volume. You can see it's right up here. And it just allows for such a fast workflow. So volume's pretty quiet. And let's go back to the mixer. And why? Oh, that must be because I have all my different effects on. Also, off of the MIDI keyboard, I can disable the effects. Okay, go back to Nexus, so I can just hit the tab. I'm back on Nexus. Now let's just select different preset, right? Okay, so there you guys go. So in this video, I shared how to install the MIDI script. You do that into the hardware folder. I shared how to import the preset into the Oxygen Pro, and then I gave you a little taste test of what the drum pad workflow gives you. Again, this is my actual workflow, and in version 3, you now also get my global links file. So whenever we are opening up certain plugins like FabFilter, these are the plugins I use, and you actually get this workflow. So as you can see, it's a blue knob up here. You get that global link file in version 3. All right. So if you want more information, just visit my website, itsgratuitous.com. Okay. All right. You'll be able to see the Oxygen Pro preset right there. And again, if you want more information, just go to the help area, come here to all the help articles. I am creating, new videos right now, for this help area, in regards to how to install. All right, so if you have questions, feel free to reach out. This is for my M Audio Oxygen Pro template. Again, there is just the free MIDI script that gets the transport buttons working normally. But if you want a better experience like this drum pad layout like I just shared with you. Just go to the product page, and this is how you check out. You just go add to cart, and then you can check out right there, okay? All right, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy your M Audio Oxygen Pro, and reach out anytime.